You got your. This spot right here is mad hilarious. And that's what she advertising. I'm telling you, the best thing to do is go up in there drunk. You'll have a blast. Otherwise, it's cringy as hell. They got a whole bunch of themed bars and restaurants. They got like, so, I don't know what the hell this is, but they have a ninja cafe, they have a maid cafe, they have this, whatever the hell this is cafe. You know a super potato? Oh, here you go right here. All right, thank you. Yeah, so this right here, it's like in the cut. This is how it looks, straight up. This is how it looks. So, you're going to go in the back street, and then you're going to look up and see this sign right here. Super Potato. They have all the freaking vintage games, new games as well. But it's mad like in the cut though. It's mad famous. But it's in the cut, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like you're going to some seedy type situation, but it's actually not. The stairs used to actually have like graffiti, like video game graffiti on it. I don't know what happened. I guess they took it off. You got your, you know what I mean, your little vintage joints right here. I don't know what that is. Oh, here it go right here, the Sega Genesis. They go to smaller Genesis, call it Mega Drive in Japan. They go Sega Saturn. I don't know if you youngins know about that one. You youngers, you know what I mean? The Sega Saturn, boy. I never had one, but this is when Sega was into them consoles. And this is my joint right here, the Dreamcast. I still have my Dreamcast at home. This is the Dreamcast. This is my system right here. This is when this is when Soul Calibur first came out. You know what I mean? This was the console, boy. But the death of this console actually had a lot to do with pirated games. People started like burning games on CDRs. That actually led to the death of the console. Super Famicom box, Neogeo. Uh-oh, what you know about Virtua Boy? Nintendo's Virtua Boy. This is Nintendo's take at VR years ago, but everything was red. This is the controller. I never got one, but I never got one because I didn't really want to. I didn't like the whole everything is red thing. The hell is this? See, the Japanese don't. They find every opportunity for what you would call clickbait today, buy bait, whatever. Fighting Street. Not Street Fighter, but Fighting Street. You know what I mean? CD-ROM system. They go all the Super Famicom games, aka Super Nintendo in America. Had a lot of exclusive joints over here. Sailor Moon. Yeah, a lot of Dragon Ball Z games. It's a whole bunch of games, man. Yo, Japan is Japan is like, it's like one of the best countries in the, if it wasn't so expensive, it's expensive as hell to live over here. Yo, Dreamcast, Power Stone was the game. They really need to remake this game or something. This was the game we played before like Smash Bros and all that. All around the same time. I forgot exactly, but we played Smash Bros on Nintendo 64 back in the day. But Power Stone was another beast within itself. This was a great game. Then we had Crazy Taxi. This is the sequel, but we had Crazy Taxi. We had, well, we didn't have a lot of these games. This is just Japanese exclusive joints right here. But Power Stone 2. Power Stone was great, man. They need to make that game up. This is when I really got into Street Fighter. Street Fighter Third Strike. Well, Second Impact. New Generation and Giant Attack. I don't know what that means. We had King of Fighters, SNK versus Capcom. Now these are my games. These are my games right here. SNK versus Capcom 2. And to this day, with the backwards compatibility stuff that's going on, they still have not released this yet. I don't know what it is. Maybe some licensing issue or whatever. But this was my game right here. I used to murder people in this game. I was top 100 in the world in Street Fighter 4, but that game, before rankings and stuff, I was murdering. Yeah, man. This place is legit. They see me recording it, they might act funny because, like I told you, these people are ridiculous in this town, Akihabara, Japan. Everybody's lovely and nice, but this place in particular, I don't know what it is about this place, but these people just, I don't know what it is. I think it's the fact that these foreigners came over here, us foreigners came over here and actually made it like annoying. But I don't know, but that's the case. But if that's the case, then it would be like that everywhere in Tokyo, but it's not. It's just this place for some reason. A lot of these games too is in Japanese, so if you can't speak Japanese or read Japanese, you asked out. They don't have no English subtitles a lot of the times. They keep it all for themselves. What is this? Wonder Swan? Oh, I don't know what I heard about Wonder Swan. I never had one. It's about... Okay, you can't see that. You go to Game Gear. I never had a Game Gear, but I wanted one so bad. The screen was so small, but it was so big. This is my hand, and this is Game Gear from Sega. Sega's portable system. It's about 118 bucks. It's before the the DS and all that. I remember if you remember Surf Ninjas, that movie, this right here will take you back also. With Ernie Reyes Jr. If you know about that movie, watch that movie. That movie was gangster. It's real good. Pikachu doing his thing as usual everywhere in Japan. Super Famicom, not Super Nintendo. Okay, you pass by, go ahead. Alright. Upstairs to see what else they got. Yeah, the other stairs used to have all this type of stuff. But not these stairs for some, well, not the ones downstairs for some reason. I guess they took it off. This game was so hard. Diddy Kong's Racing. What in the hell is this? PlayStation 2 books. I have no idea what that is, but that's hilarious looking. Somebody wore out this GameCube controller. They're saying rock, paper, scissors, basically. I don't know what that is. What the hell? This is kind of cool. This light though. The hell is this? The original PlayStation model of something. What is this? Like a... Oh, okay. You can hide your weed in there, you know? Nah. Don't do drugs, kids. Nintendo 64, boy, this was a system. This is the first game I had for Nintendo 64. Super Mario 64. They had different versions of the cover. Mario Kart 64, we mastered that game and every exploit. Star Fox. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Zelda Majora's Mask. Super Mario 64 again. Perfect Dark. What you know about Perfect Dark? This before freaking Call of Duty and all these games today. This was the game we played, boy, back in the day. From Rare. I don't know why they don't remake this game. Just remake it. Like with today's graphics. Just like they did the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they need to do that with this game. This game was ridiculous. Odd Job, you can't even aim down to get him before he murders you like Chucky. The Nintendo 64 controller. You know what I mean? First analog stick. Got your camera buttons right there. The Z trigger in the back, you know what I mean? You know. Banjo-Kazooie, Japanese version. Donkey Kong 64, Bomberman, Pokemon, Resident Evil. When they came to the Nintendo 64, everybody was going crazy like, oh snap. I don't know what this is, but kind of cool there, kind of cool. Yeah. So this is the logo of the store, Super Potato. This is what you're gonna be looking for to find the store. shirts in a can, you know what I mean? A can-like cylindrical structure here. You go to Mr. Game & Watch. I'm not that old to be, you know what I'm saying? I just know if my first console was, I remember Ninja Turtles. This is for Game Boy right here. This is the Game Boy cartridges. My first console was Nintendo. So anything older than that, nah. I'm not that old. Then I had Game Boy Color. I waited. I knew one day there would be a color version of Game Boy. So I stuck it out. I was like, there's no reason why there shouldn't be a Game Boy Color version. Here we go, Nintendo 64. It used to be called Ultra 64 when it first was announced. There were GameCubes. Yo, the big PlayStation, the original PlayStation. Ballerina Toshinden and all that stuff on here when it first came out. And then they re-released it, PlayStation 1. When PlayStation 2 came out, they came out with this re-released PlayStation 1. I think it was before, but I never owned one of these though. What is this? Okay, well. There's an old school arcade upstairs too. Let's actually take a look. Let's take a look upstairs. Yeah, they still have the they still have some of the stuff on the stairs. I think that's Castlevania, I'm not sure. But yeah. Downstairs they don't have it. They used to have something downstairs a long time ago. But here come old school arcades. Old school joints. Metal Slug. Bomberman. Something like Gradius. Is it Marvel vs. Capcom, I think? Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Here you go, Splatterhouse. What you know about Splatterhouse? Jason, basically. Yeah, man. They even have an arcade for freaking Super Mario. You got your candies and stuff, your snacks, you know what I mean? The old school snacks, Japanese snacks. This is how they used to sell it back in the day. Your nickels, you know what I mean? All that stuff. Big old snake. A solid snake. Yeah, well, that's basically it, man. You go back downstairs, and then this is basically the place. If you want to come here and get anything old school as far as gaming is concerned, they have new school. Matter of fact, I didn't see any new school stuff in here, so I was wrong. They don't have no new school stuff in here. They only got old school stuff. I didn't see any PlayStation 3, 4, or Xbox. Well, here go the original Xbox right here. But I didn't see any PlayStation 4 or Xbox One stuff, or even Xbox 360. There's no sign of Xbox 360 in there. They totally just pretended that didn't exist. They don't even have I think they probably got PlayStation 2. But yeah, man. So just come to Akihabara, Tokyo, Japan, and then just wild out. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to find whatever you need. I'm giving them advertisement, even though they, nobody ain't saying nothing about me filming. So I guess it's a tourist attraction, tourist destination. I probably could have ran into an asshole, but yeah, this is basically what they have here. Game Boy, Sega Saturn, 3DO, PCFX, Neogeo, PCI. They have everything in there. I think they just basically got the Japanese consoles, even though they don't have PlayStation 4. But I mean, around here in this city, there's PlayStation 4 everywhere, so you should be good. Yeah, man. So that's the end of that. Let's go back outside. Here it is, Super Potato. Down that little creepy hallway, whatever you want to call it.
So when using the JR line, you get out of Akihabara Station, use the Electric Town South Gate, and when you turn right, you're going to keep walking straight and cross the street, and you're going to go behind the building, the Sega sign on your right. You're going to go behind that building and make the first right that you see when you see May Dreaming on the left, and Super Potato should be on your right.